And we're ringing in the new year with a 90s made-for-TV classic about a high school football coach who creeps on freshman girls. Also known as For My Daughter's Honor and Seduction of Innocence from 1996, this is Indecent Seduction. I'm Jay Harangue and I've wasted hours of my life watching terrible films.
You should subscribe.
Right, a quick warning, this movie is about statutory Snape. So if that's not a subject you feel you can laugh along to, I recommend you watch something else. I'm guessing most of you, however, are going to be okay with this, so let's crack on. This is Amy and she's the main character.
Hi.
Today is her first day at Tate High School in Oklahoma, famous for their football team, the Wildcats. Her friends are Kelly, played by Willow from Buffy, and Kimberly, the fat one from Popular. Apologies for the 90s references, I'm old. Immediately, there's a pep rally where the principal introduces the cheerleaders, the football team, and the coaching staff, led by head coach Peter Nash. Willow's like, oh wow, it's Coach Nash, he's hot. And Fatty Friend tells her that Coach Nash lets hot girls get away with everything, and that every year he picks one to be his special girlfriend.
What?
Yeah, at this point alarm bells should be ringing, but it seems like these three are hoping to get picked to be this year's victim. Their first class is biology. I wonder who the teacher is. Oh right, it's Coach Nash, in a short sleeve shirt and tie.
That doesn't look good.
Kimberly, do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Wayne.
Has Wayne ever sent you flowers?
Yeah, if he could steal them.
Yeah, apparently Wayne's a bit of a loser.
Has anybody ever sent you flowers?
No.
They will.
Right, so he's wasted no time in choosing this year's piece.
He's always talking dirty in class. I don't like it.
Jealous? On the way home from school, Amy stops at her dad Norm's car dealership. Here we find out two things. One, the dealership is struggling, and two, the whole town is obsessed with the local high school football team.
Come again?
Yes, it's one of those films. Obviously, I've never lived in a place, or for that matter, been to a place where the school sports games are attended by anyone other than children or parents of players. But if you're watching and you live in a place like this, assuming they actually exist, and attend local children's sports fixtures, can I suggest you get some perspective, please? It's fucking ridiculous.
It is.
Anyway, when Amy gets home, she asks for a car, even though she's 14.
It's against the law.
Oh, it's a stupid law.
Yeah, ridiculous. Let's just let children drive cars.
That could backfire.
The next day at school, and funnily enough, it's biology again. There are no other subjects taught at Tate High School, apparently. It's just football games, football practice, pep rallies, and biology. Anyway, Coach Nash hands back the kids' homework, but leaves a little note in Amy saying, "You sure look pretty today." Amy loves it, but Kimberly's not impressed. After class, he asks Amy to help him grade papers in fourth period, instead of going to English class. While that's happening, he asks her if everything's okay at home. She's like, "Not really, my parents are arguing."
Anytime you need a shoulder to cry on,
Or a cock to suck on.
there's one right here. Just for you.
Later, Amy makes her friends come with her to watch football practice. Kimberly's like, "Are we just here so you can creep on Coach Nash?" And Amy's like, "Yeah." They're like, "This is sick. He's like 50. But Amy doesn't care. And neither does Coach Nash. In the next biology class, the love notes continue, and Amy started writing them back. Although we don't see Coach Nash knocking one out under his desk and mopping himself up with Amy's note, it's certainly implied. After a quick scene showing us how depressing Coach Nash's family is, we're back on the field for the first game of the season. Of course, the entire town is in attendance, and Amy is watching with her dad, who luckily for Coach Nash is looking in another direction while he creeps on his daughter. Later that night, Amy gets a phone call.
Hello?
It's Mrs. Mazurek.
No, it's not. It's Coach Nash. What does he want?
I'll give you a hint.
Ew.
That is extremely inappropriate.
The next day, Amy, Willow, and Kimberly are hanging around in the car park after football practice. Coach Nash is like, "Oh, hi, Amy. Can I show you this magazine article in my office?" She's like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, just shut up and come and see it." But there's no magazine article.
What's going on, Coach?
He's a creep.
Yes, he is. He's even started hanging around in his car outside the frozen mug, waiting for Amy and her friends to turn up so he can come over to their table, buy them alcohol, and let Kimberly and Willow drive his truck. While they're doing that, Coach Nash gives Amy a gift. It's the new Mavericks album, on cassette. This album came out in 1994, so either Oklahoma was 10 years late introducing CDs, or Coach Nash is trying to get action on the cheap. He tells Amy that every time he hears the song "Oh What a Thrill," he thinks of her, and that's an excuse to play the song loads of times throughout the rest of the film. I can't imagine that when the Mavericks were recording this song, they had any idea that it would soon become widely associated with a 40-year-old Gary Cole knuckles deep in a teenage girl.
One would hope not.
Anyway, when the truck comes back, the drunk girls tell Coach Nash to take them to the school library so they can photocopy their asses. Somehow this ends like this.
You think you can catch me?
Oh, I believe I can. 1, 2, 3.
Catch.
I told you.
You're so strong.
You ladies want to go wait at one of those tables, please? Coach, may I talk to you in my office a minute?
Uh-oh.
That did not look like appropriate behavior for a teacher.
No, we were just having a little fun.
Fun for whom? Them? Or you?
Ooh, that woman then goes to report it to the principal, but he's not having any of it.
Well, Coach Nash is a popular teacher. The girls like to be around him. It makes them feel good.
Wait, what?
Cut straight to Coach Nash, who's doing whatever this is to Amy. She's like, do you do this with other girls? And he's like, no, you're the only one. So she's happy with that, and we get a montage of them over the next few weeks being really happy together, in plain sight of everyone else at the school. Set, of course, to the sound of the Mavericks. Coach Nash has somehow arranged to take Amy, Kimberly, Willow, and his own daughter of similar age to a concert, not the Mavericks, by the way, and then for Amy to sleep over at his daughter's house. When Amy and his daughter fall asleep on the sofa, Coach Nash comes in, wakes Amy up, takes her to what I assume is the guest room, and then they bang. In the morning, they're all eating pancakes together, in what I assume is the most awkward breakfast ever. And when Amy gets home, she feels dirty. The next day in biology...
Amy, can I see you in the lab for a second?
In the lab, he starts kissing her, but she's like, no, not at school. And fair enough, really, because what the hell does he think the other students think they're doing in there? Back at home, Amy's mum's concerned that Amy's behavior is strange. She doesn't talk to her anymore. She's always miserable. She's listening to the Mavericks and always carries a tennis racket around, even though she doesn't play tennis.
Okay.
Now that she's 15, her dad's bought her a car. So she takes Kimberly and Willow out for a drive and tells Kimberly she thinks her boyfriend Wayne is a loser.
Well, at least he's not a child molester like your boyfriend.
Good point.
Kimberly's had enough of Coach Nash diddling Amy, so she goes to the principal.
Well, Coach Nash is a popular teacher. There's always rumors about him with one girl or another.
What?
Unbelievable.
Coach Nash and Amy are doing it.
I'll look into it.
On the last day of school, Nash sees Amy talking to Corey Wilkins, so immediately summons her to the lab. He's like, you better not be shagging him. And she's like, I'm not, we're just talking. But later at the Founders Day parade, he sees her dancing with him.
You acting like some kind of little slut. Keep your hands off her. You want to get thrown off the stage?
He runs after her and drives her off into the woods. And this scene hasn't gone unnoticed by anyone. When he gets her into the woods, she tells him she doesn't want to see him anymore. So he wrestles her to the floor.
You like it. You know you do.
Okay, then.
After this town meeting about the school football team...
Excuse me?
Yes, that's a thing. This guy comes up to Norm and tells him he thinks there's something going on between Coach Nash and Amy. So Norm rushes home.
What's this I hear about you and Coach Nash at Founders Day?
What'd you hear?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Not happy with that, he goes to see Nash.
What's going on between you and Amy? Let's not beat around the bush here.
Possibly too late for that.
It's strictly teacher-student, I swear. Speaking of which, I don't think I'm going to be able to let her go on a camping trip next week.
What camping trip? Well, somehow Coach Nash has arranged for Amy and Willow to go camping with him and his family.
She's been looking forward to this for a long time.
On the camping trip, Willow wakes up and sees that Amy's not in bed. When she goes to look for her, she sees her and Coach Nash kissing. On the way home, Willow's like, what the fuck was that about? So Amy pulls over and tells her everything. But Willow has to promise not to tell anyone.
And why is that? He'll lose his job, his family, his wife, everything.
Good.
Amy tells Willow that she and Coach Nash have fucked, and Willow's like, shit, Amy, you have to tell someone. But she won't have to, because while she's in her room listening to the Mavericks, her mum finds a photo of Coach Nash in her wallet with, please don't ever change, please don't leave me, I love you from Coach Nash, written on the back of it. So Amy's parents haul her down to the principal and superintendent of schools.
This the same teacher was supposed to be hugging the girls that day in the library?
He's just trying to be friendly.
We'll conduct a full inquiry and get to the bottom of this.
This full inquiry involves the principal taking Nash out hunting and telling him to stay away from Amy when school starts again. And Amy's parents have told her to stay away from Nash too. She's doing her best, but he just won't leave her alone. He even ends up following her and her friends to the frozen mug. Hang on, what's he doing at the jukebox? And that's the Mavericks. Amy and her friends leave, but Coach Nash still won't give up, so he starts calling her house and accosting her in the hallway in a shell suit. He makes a scene until she agrees to meet him after school, where they sit in his truck and listen to the Mavericks.
Really?
Yes, I'm not joking. It's constant. Anyway, Amy finally comes clean to her parents.
They took her to a lawyer. Lawyer took her to the cops, and the cops are coming for you.
So Coach Nash is suspended, arrested, and charged.
You were sentenced to 5 months in jail and 10 years probation.
He's also banned from coaching. Without him, the Wildcats are having a poor season, and the whole town is blaming Amy and her family.
What?
Pig.
She overhears Willow and Kimberly slagging her off at the frozen mug and finds a dead rat hanging from her rearview mirror. Possibly the worst is, the football players are spray painting slut all over her parents' house. They even changed the for sale sign to say for sale by slut and throw beer cans at Norm when he chases them down the road. There's this whole legal challenge against the school board going on, but that's boring, so I'll just focus on Coach Nash, who's called his former assistant coach to visit him in prison.
You think you can get this note to Amy for me?
I can't do that. I love her. She is a child, Pete.
So that's not gone well. Amy's family wins the case and change the laws on creepy teachers. And that's the end of the film, so until next time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and please consider joining my Patreon. There's a link in the description. Thank you.